Welcome to this week's edition of the Comic Hero Show. I'm your host, Victor Nunley, and I am the Comic Hero. Usually, whenever I do my shows, it's usually on my laptop, but I decided to change things up a bit. The show is going to be primarily on my iPod, and I want to thank my good friend Sean O'Pry, who's in the sound today with me, for taking care of that for me. As you can see, we are at the levee at Forsyth Park here in Monroe, Louisiana, for our annual ULM band picnic. It's a tradition that we always have at the end of the spring semester, and what's better than coming out, hanging out with each other, and eating great food. Okay, I have a few things to talk about, and not a lot of time to talk about them, so without further ado, let the ranting begin.
What you talking about, Willis?
Okay, the first thing I want to talk about is the series of deadly tornadoes that hit central Arkansas and parts of the south. I actually know some friends and I have family who live around there, and from what I know, they didn't live in the parts of central Arkansas that got hit real bad. But I know some friends that lost their houses, and it's sad when you lose somewhere that you call home for so long. And in tribute, with that in mind, I made a Comic Hero T-shirt that has in tribute to the all the folks that got hit by the tornado. As you can see, this is the state of Arkansas, and then right here, that's the Arkansas state flag. And then back here, I recently found out that there is a such thing as National Disaster Awareness, and the colors for that are green and black, and that's why I decided to make the shirt. So if you're watching this and you lost your home, or you know somebody who lost their home, my thoughts and prayers are with you all. Okay, second thing I want to talk about is all these great people that I'm with in the ULM Sound today. As you can see, we're doing everything from we're talking to each other, playing volleyball, and then one of our esteemed, and when I mean esteemed alum, I'm talking about Chad Hendricks. He's cooking up some crawfish and his famous Chad burgers. And I can't wait to sink my teeth into one of them. Okay, this week there's not going to be a segment of Comicology 101. However, I'm going to give certain other members of the Sound today opportunity to ask me any questions they want. So let's get to that. Who's your favorite superhero? All right, I'm going to take this time to open the, not the floor, but the park for any questions. All right, go ahead, Nate. What do you want to ask me?
All right, so how do you feel about Ben Affleck being the new Batman?
Well, the only thing is that I feel the same way about that as I do with George Clooney when he played Batman in Batman and Robin. I just don't think it's a good casting. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I kind of to be honest, I cringed when he played Daredevil back in 2003. So, to be honest, I don't like it. I would have tried to recast Christian Bale before Ben Affleck. That's just my opinion. All right, any more questions?
I do have a follow-up.
Okay.
All right, this is to settle a personal score with Trey Wilson. Which was worse, Catwoman or Daredevil?
Oh, by far Catwoman.
Okay.
Because, no disrespect to Halle Berry. She is a wonderful actress and everything, but I mean, I know they're trying to shake up things a bit, and that's great. I mean, I thought, to be honest, the late great Michael Clark Duncan played a great Kingpin in Daredevil. As a matter of fact, I think that was the only good thing about that movie. But she just didn't play a great Catwoman / Selena Kyle. I mean, I think there was only one black actress that made a great Catwoman, and that was the late, great Eartha Kitt. she was amazing at it. There have only been really two actresses that have played Catwoman that I've enjoyed, and that's the late great Eartha Kitt and Michelle Pfeiffer. Okay, all right. Any more questions? Well, it looks like everyone's a little like doing their own thing. I mean, after I'm done with the show, I'm going to be doing my own thing as well. So let's get to the comics I bought this week.
Comic books I bought this week.
First up is The Amazing Spider-Man #1. This is the third volume of the Amazing Spider-Man franchise, and it picks up, I think, about a few days after the end of the Superior Spider-Man series, which ended with #31. Peter Parker finally regains control of his body after Dr. Otto Octavius, aka Dr. Octopus. His mind was inside Parker's body. Let me tell you, the title is called Amazing Spider-Man. They're after so many bridges that Otto Octavius earned as Peter Parker. The book should be called My Name is Peter. Oh, that's for all y'all that are fans of My Name is Earl, if y'all have ever followed the TV series. Okay, next up is Green Lantern New Guardians Annual #2. Now, this one, Kyle Rayner, he had already gone up against some person that calls himself the God Killer, and the God Killer was some guy that didn't like. I mean, that he thought he basically lived up to his name. He killed gods, and for some reason he thought that anyone who wielded a ring, no matter what color it was a god, and he was after Kyle Rayner. And this one, that's pretty much in this one, it's pretty much the fallout. He's dealing with the ramifications of some secrets that he's been hiding from everybody. Things that happened back on Earth. But I'm definitely going to read this though. All right, up next is Batgirl numbers 29 and number 30. Now, she had just recently started back being Batgirl after putting away her costume after she got into an argument with Batman. It was during the Death of the Family story arc, where she, along with Nightwing, Robin, and Red Robin and the Red Hood were kidnapped by the Joker and almost tortured. But she's forgiven Batman. She's taken on a costume. Although a few issues before she was about to reveal her true identity to her father, Commissioner Jim Gordon, but he turned away and said, "No, I don't want to know." Okay, up next are three books actually with the same title. All new X-Men numbers 24, number 25, and number 26. And what's been going on is Jean Grey, even though this is a Jean Grey from the past, not the present, because that Jean Grey's dead. She's basically having to answer to the what's left of the Shi'ar for her crimes as the Phoenix, and it was a crossover event with this other book called Guardians of the Galaxy. By the way, Guardians of the Galaxy is also a movie that's coming out August 1st. You should check it out. And if you don't know anything about Guardians of the Galaxy, check out Comic Hero Show episode number 16. It's on YouTube, and for all my Facebook friends that are watching, it's on my Facebook. The link to it is on my Facebook page. But I don't exactly know how that ended because for some reason I couldn't find the issue of Guardians of the Galaxy. But I'll let you know in future episodes. Okay, next up. One more thing. Batgirl Annual number 2. This one she goes up against Poison Ivy. The only thing that Poison Ivy and Batgirl have in common, they're two drop-dead gorgeous redheads. And one's good and one is evil. Okay, next is Detective Comics number 30. This is a new story arc. This is the new direction they're taking. Francis Manipul writer Francis Manipul and artist Brian Buccellato, who were previously on The Flash, they're now on this book, and let me tell you, these guys are amazing writers. They did such awesome things when amazing creative team, rather. Francis Manipul. Although both of them write, but Francis Manipul, he co-writes and does the artwork, and his artwork is amazing. I know the direction they're taking is going to be great, and I can't wait to read this book. Okay, and lastly, Avengers number 28. This is, in the previous issues, they were dealing with Avengers from the past, or were they? It turns out they weren't really from the past. They were just some evil doppelgangers that wanted to basically mold the world into their own image. And of course, if something like that is going to happen, S.H.I.E.L.D. isn't going to be too far away. Okay, that's 10 I bought this week, which brings the total of comics to 6,200. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I always enjoy coming out with doing these episodes and posting them for everyone to see. This has been a great year, but I hope y'all tune in next week. I don't know where I'm going to be. I might be back in my apartment. I might be, at the foot of Lee Jordan Bridge. You just don't know with me. But it's great. Any y'all have anything y'all want to say or whatnot?
I have something to say.
Yeah, go ahead, David.
Shout out to all the great trumpet players like Vic and Jazz Band, dudes and solo artists. And also I would like to say, KK! Soy! All hail! Symphonia!
Hey, I may not be in either one of those organizations. However, I call myself an agent of those. Or better yet, I support them. They're really good people, and also all the women in Tau Beta Sigma, they're great as well. Yeah, I felt like I had to get y'all on there, but well, that's it. That's all I have for this episode. Next week, as I said, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know where I'm going to be, but it's going to be great. Well, anyway, I'm Victor Nunley. I'm the Comic Hero. We'll see you next time. Till then, be safe, be blessed, be a hero! I couldn't have said it better myself. Thanks for watching. All right. You thought it was over, didn't you? No, it's not. Every first Saturday in the month of May is Free Comic Book Day, and it's at every comic book store across the country. And so on this day, Saturday, May 3rd, I decided to come over here and get my fill. And these are, I also bought some comics for a good friend of mine. But I got some for myself as well. First up is Rocket Raccoon. This is a one-shot from Marvel. It's they're talking. It basically talks about Rocket Raccoon. He's a member of Guardians of the Galaxy. He's for all of y'all don't know, he's a raccoon who talks and shoots people with guns and kills them. All right, up next is the Guardians of the Galaxy one-shot. It talks about the all the members of Guardians of the Galaxy, with also the two new members, Captain Marvel and Venom. And then lastly is the New 52 features in number 0. It's the prelude to the upcoming miniseries called the New 52. issues in. And I don't know if it's going to mean the end of the New 52 universe or not, and return to the original DC universe, but only time will tell, and this miniseries will also tell as well. So, along with the comics that I bought, the other comics I bought this week, that brings my total to 6,203 comics. And I hope you enjoyed this extra scene. So, I'll see you next time. Till then, be safe, be blessed, be a hero.